Once, deep in the heart of an ancient jungle, where golden sunlight filtered through a thick canopy and birds sang their morning songs, there lived a mighty lion. He was the king of the jungle, powerful and fierce, his golden mane flowing like a river of fire as he roamed his territory. One day, after a long morning of patrolling his land, the lion felt tired. He found a cool, shaded spot beneath a giant tree and stretched out for a nap. As the jungle grew silent and the soft whisper of the wind rocked the leaves above, the king drifted into deep sleep. Just then, a tiny creature emerged from the undergrowth. A little mouse, small and quick, scurried through the grass, sniffing about for food. His tiny paws barely made a sound, yet his curiosity knew no bounds. He had never been this close to the lion before. With careful steps, the mouse inched closer, his little nose twitching. He gazed at the lion's large, powerful paws, each one bigger than his entire body. His heart pounded, but an adventurous spirit guided him forward. Climbing onto the lion's soft mane, he ran playfully, darting between the thick strands of fur. But then, a great roar! The ground shook as the lion jolted awake, his amber eyes burning with fury. In an instant, his mighty paw slammed down, trapping the tiny mouse beneath it. The little creature trembled as the lion's deep, rumbling voice filled the jungle. "How dare you disturb my sleep?" the lion growled. "I should crush you for this insolence." The mouse, though trembling, gathered his courage. "Great king, please have mercy," he squeaked. "I did not mean to disturb you. I was only exploring. If you let me go, I promise, one day I shall repay your kindness." The lion let out a booming laugh. "Repay me," he said, his golden eyes narrowing. "You are tiny. What could a creature as small as you ever do for the mighty king of the jungle?" But something about the mouse's determination amused him. With a deep sigh, he lifted his paw and let the little one go. "Be gone, little one," the lion rumbled. "Your life is spared." The mouse bowed deeply and scurried away into the undergrowth, his tiny heart still racing. Days passed, and the jungle thrived as it always had, until one fateful evening. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, danger lurked in the underbrush. A group of hunters had entered the jungle, moving silently through the shadows. They carried thick ropes and large nets, their eyes scanning for the greatest prize of all, the lion. Under the cover of night, as the mighty lion walked through the jungle, a sudden snap echoed in the air. A massive net, hidden beneath layers of leaves, sprang up around him. The lion roared in anger, his powerful body thrashing against the thick ropes. But the more he struggled, the tighter they became. His mighty claws shredded at the bindings, yet the ropes held strong. Morning came, and the jungle creatures whispered among themselves. Their king had been trapped. Who could save him now? And then, from within the grass, came a familiar tiny figure. The mouse had heard the lion's mighty roar and rushed to find him. His tiny heart ached at the sight of the great king bound in ropes. Without hesitation, he climbed onto the lion's back, then down to the thick ropes. His sharp little teeth got to work. Bite after bite, he gnawed through the strands, his determination unwavering. Hours passed, and yet he did not stop. Finally, with one last bite, snap! The ropes broke. With a final shake of his mane, the lion stood, free once more. He looked down at the little mouse, his great golden eyes filled with newfound respect. "You have saved my life," he said, his voice gentle, humbled. "I was wrong to doubt you. Even the smallest friend can be of great help." The mouse smiled. "We all have our strengths, great king." And from that day forward, the lion and the mouse were no longer just creatures of the jungle. They were friends, proving that kindness, no matter how small, always finds a way back.